Dathong has doubled down on the digital economy track, working to build a city of computing power and charting a transformation from shipping coal to delivering computing power. Across Shanxi, localities are experimenting with models of technological innovation and developing agricultural products suited to local conditions, turning development challenges into golden keys for boosting farmers' incomes. A bowl of scissor-cut noodles carrying the memories of time breathed new life into traditional flavors in the new era. Hello and welcome to Exploring Shanxi. I'm Huang Aiping. Once famed for its black gold or coal, Dathong has a new city calling card, surging computing power. Leveraging location, climate, and abundant green electricity, the city is seizing the opportunities of East Data West Computing Power Initiative, doubling down on the digital economy and building a city of computing power. Dathong's shift from coal transportation to computing power output is becoming a national model for resource-dependent cities seeking transformation. Inside the Zhonglian Green Big Data Industrial Base in Yanggao County, Dathong, server rack indicator lights blink around the clock as invisible computing power is converted into tangible new quality productive forces. At present, the computing capacity carried by this base accounts for about 1/5 of Douyin's total computing demand nationwide. Dathong's computing power industry has now risen to the forefront nationally. The city's computing power index ranks third in the country. Operational servers have reached roughly 745,000 units. Cumulative industrial investment has exceeded 17 billion yuan or $10 billion. And server rack deployment rates have been maintained above 90%.
Upstream, we have successively attracted server manufacturers, power distribution facilities and other industrial players. Downstream, led by a national-level data labeling base, we have formed a computing power plus labeling dual-engine model.
From hardware manufacturing and computing power collaboration to data applications and supporting services, this tightly connected computing power industry chain has become a new pillar supporting Dathong's high-quality development. In Dathong's City of Computing Power, Qingneng Technologies Green Power Park supplies data centers with 100% direct green electricity, while Qinhuai Data employs waterless cooling technology to keep its data center PUE or power usage effectiveness below 1.2. Recently, Dathong's computing power industry reached another key milestone. The Municipal Data Bureau signed a strategic agreement with AI leader Hanhou Technology Group to deepen cooperation in areas including large AI models, digital humans, and data as a production factor, pushing the industry into a new stage of digital intelligence leap. Technology injects new momentum and specialty industries raise incomes. In the practice of advancing comprehensive rural revitalization, Shanxi's localities are experimenting with technological innovation, cultivating agricultural products tailored to local conditions, and turning once difficult development problems into golden keys for raising farmers' incomes and boosting rural development. What was once saline alkali wasteland is now a vegetable basket for local residents inside the greenhouses of the Ainong Jingci Modern Agricultural Park in Jingyuan District, Taiyuan. Life pulses throughout the rows. It is hard to imagine that this land used to be dotted with salt deposits and dense reeds. Growing root crops here was once an uphill battle.
The main issues were severe salinization and a very monotonous grass cover.
Last July, the park introduced and adopted the soil vitalization farming method. Using raw materials such as poultry feathers, cultivation sticks, and 5 types of colored minerals, the materials are processed with specific organic technologies, broken down into more bioavailable components, and finally blended into a nutrient soil that restores ecological balance. Walk into the shiitake mushroom greenhouses in Dongjing Village, Weizitang Lucheng District, Changzhi, and the earthy aroma of mushrooms greets you. Villagers move nimbly between cultivation sticks, harvesting, sorting, and packing in an efficient, busy scene. In recent years, Dongjing Village has actively integrated resources and developed locally suitable specialty industries to sustain rural revitalization. From solving villagers' employment difficulties to planning industry chain extensions, and from single crop planting to brand building, clusters of shiitake mushrooms have become villagers' fruits of prosperity. They not only enable local employment and fuller household pockets, but also serve as a golden key that activates rural resources and injects new vigor into local development. No rolling, no pressing. With each rise and fall of these scissors, the noodles come out springy, chewy, and smooth. A bowl of time-honored scissor-cut noodles carries the simplest kind of homey warmth. One mouthful brings the everyday happiness of hearth and home.
剪不离面赛闪电，面团围着剪子转，根根落入汤锅里，恰似银鱼白浪翻。一碗热气腾腾的剪子面，从手到口，从口到心，延续着临汾特有的感知方式，像流转在当地饮食中的脉络，暖胃暖人，更暖心。
我是岳庚生，中国剪子面连锁创始人。剪子面作为临汾经典的传统面食，早在隋朝呢就已经在黄河两岸广为流传。制作剪子面的首要步骤呢是和面，使用的水温呢随着季节而异，冬暖夏凉，春秋温。
揉制完成的面团需用湿布覆盖，静置醒发约20分钟。面团醒好后，将面团揪成大小均匀的剂子，紧接着再将面剂子揉制成棒槌形状的小面团，一头圆一头尖。左手持面，右手握剪，沿着面团边缘干脆利索地剪下，剪出的面条需保持均匀一致的长度与形状。技艺娴熟的老师傅在剪面时动作迅速且流畅，如雀鸟归巢般喧嚣而有序。将剪好的面条倒入沸水中，配以鲜香营养的木耳、菌类、豆腐皮、青菜等食材，再倒入提前熬制好的高汤，煮至沸腾，一锅地道的剪刀面就大功告成了。剪子面的鲜发端于唇齿，在口舌处搅得风生水起。爽滑筋道的剪刀面配上各种食蔬的鲜香，口感丰富，余味悠长，令人食欲大开。
中国剪子面在民间呢一直存在，被我们发现以后呢，我们就开始创新，从味道上面创新，从制作过程上创新，汤好，面更好，
食色生香，味里乾坤大。山西面食不仅仅是一种食物，更是一种文化的传承。它承载着山西人民的智慧与勤劳。我期待更多的人能了解山西手工面食的魅力与精髓，和传统面食文化的博大精深。
That's all for today's Exploring Shanxi. Before we go, don't forget to scan the QR code below to watch previous videos of our program. See you next time.